Today, I am going to walk you through the step-by-step process that you need to follow to make sure that you're getting your resumes in front of these recruiters through the ATS system. Okay, scratch that. I know a lot of you probably be watching me right now asking yourself, what is an ATS system? Okay, now let me explain for those who do not know. So an ATS system basically means an application tracking system. And what that does is, whenever you put in an application through any sort of website, either LinkedIn, either Indeed, Monster.com, whatever, right? Or if you apply directly through the company website, what it does is it goes through this particular system that they call an ATS system, which is the application tracking system. And what it does is it's going to start handpicking the resumes that people applied with. Okay. So if you applied with a resume that had the specific keywords that they were looking for, that had a specific wording, the formatting of the resume, those type of stuff. If it has everything, then it's going to push your resume and put it into what we call like a bubble. So if it puts it through a bubble, then the recruiters would see that and then they will start contacting you. Okay. Makes sense? So today, what I am going to do today is I am going to walk you through the step-by-step process on how you can use two tools. Two tools is what we're going to use today. Two tools that I use is what we're going to use today to make sure that you're really optimizing your resume with every single job application that you do, to make sure that you're getting your resumes through the door of the ATS system, getting your resumes in front of the recruiters. So today, without wasting much time, the first tool that we're going to use today, which most people already pretty much know that tool, but then sometimes they find it difficult on how to optimize these tools or use this particular tool to make sure that they get in their money's worth, or not money's worth because it's free. But the first tool is ChatGPT. Okay, so today I am going to walk you through how to utilize ChatGPT to actually optimize your resume. So today, now, I am going to show you one resume, one job application, and then one job description. So now let's get to it. So now I have ChatGPT open here, okay, as you can see over here. Now let's go over to LinkedIn, or no, let's go to Indeed, okay? And now let's type in cybersecurity analyst, all right? So I typed in cybersecurity analyst, and when I enter, it's going to come up with several jobs that we see on here. I think 325 jobs for cybersecurity analyst. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick one of these jobs, and then we'll take it over to ChatGPT, and then we're going to bring a resume on board as well, and we're going to edit or optimize this resume. But before we do anything with ChatGPT, there's a couple of questions that we need to ask ChatGPT to make sure that ChatGPT understands what we need or understands the process of what we're trying to do. So I'm going to walk you through that process, okay? So don't go anywhere. All right, so the first one, let's go with this one. It says IT security analyst, which is totally fine. Now let's go to apply now. It's going to redirect us over to the company's website, which is Jackson Energy Authority, okay? So now, this is what I need, essential functions. This is pretty much what I need, okay? So now let's go back to ChatGPT and let's do this. What is an ATS system? Okay, because we want to understand and make sure that ChatGPT already knows what it's going to talk about, just so it's not just going to spit out any information to us that is false. Okay, so when I ask what is the ATS system, it says ATS system stands for applicant tracking system, which is what I said earlier. It says it is a software application that automates the recruitment and hiring process of organizations. So like I said, it's going to start handpicking your resumes with the keywords and everything that you need to do. So now we have established the fact that ChatGPT knows what an ATS system is. Now let's go ahead and start to optimize our resume. Okay, so now the first one that we can see over here, it says essential functions participate in planning and design of blah 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 blah. All right, cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and then copy everything here, do a copy, and then we'll go to ChatGPT, and what I would type in is, can you give me the specific keywords that this company is looking for with the below job description. So now after I do that, all I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Control V, I'm going to paste it there and hit enter. So ChatGPT, what it's going to do is it's going to start looking for these specific keywords. All right, so now it's bringing out all these keywords for you. It says enterprise security architecture, planning, it's going to bring this security products and standards, research, risk assessment, blah 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 blah, and it goes on and on from there. Okay, so these keywords are what's going to be useful in you making sure that you're optimizing your resume to suit the ATS system and get your resume in front of these recruiters, okay? So now we have established two things. We do know that ChatGPT knows what an ATS system is. The second one is we do know for a fact that ChatGPT can deduce these keywords from these job applications that we're looking for, okay? So like I said, now we're gonna bring in the resume. So the resume that we're gonna bring in today is right here. So this is the resume that I'm talking about. So this is literally a resume that I put together like a couple of minutes ago to make sure that we actually using this for the video. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I am gonna copy this entire experience section here, right? I'm gonna copy everything here up until the last bullet point that says integrity. And then what I'm gonna do is I am gonna go ahead and ask ChatGPT with the above provided job description, can you edit the below resume to suit the suit? Did I spell that right? Suit. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Suit the ATS system and also update my experience with the specific keywords. Okay, so when I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and paste the resume information that I put. I'm gonna hit enter. So what ChatGPT is gonna do is says certainly. So now it's gonna start adjusting every single thing, incorporating the keywords in there. Make sense? So ChatGPT is gonna go ahead and do everything and incorporate every single keyword in there to make sure that you can actually get through that ATS system to make everything easy for you. So now it actually adjusted every single thing here. It adjusted every single thing there. It adjusted every single thing here because I gave it the prompt or what it needs to do to make sure that it's doing this perfectly for us. All right, so now let's go pull the resume that I had that I brought on board. Where's that resume? Okay, so that's the resume here. All right. So it's gonna show, it says developed and maintained Tableau dashboard including configuration, blah, blah, blah. When we go here, what it adjusted it to, it says developed and maintained Tableau workbooks and reports, ensuring data consistency and accuracy across multiple systems. Now, when we come over here, it literally broke that down. See how this one like 3 lines, now this one is just 2 lines here. It adjusted that because it says certainly below is an updated version of your experience section with keywords align with your provided job description. Now it adjusted everything. So now what you need to do is after it adjusts everything, you have to go back to the job here and then try to see if there's anything that it's actually missing. If it's missing anything in there, because remember, ChatGPT is not perfect. It literally states that here. It says ChatGPT can make mistakes. Consider checking important information. So you can come over here and then if it's missing any sort of like keywords or any information that you feel like should be on there, then you can go ahead and edit the information that you saw here to make sure that it's aligning with it, okay? So now let's say here I have SQL, blah, 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 all those stuff. Let's do this. Can you adjust job titles as well to suit the below job requirement? Okay, so now I'm gonna go here and then since the job requirements, it says the position was for a security, IT security analyst, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna go over to Notepad here. Let's bring Notepad here. All right, and I'm gonna paste the security analyst position here and I'm gonna go ahead and copy all this here. And then I am gonna bring back Notepad. And I'm gonna paste this here. Once I do that, I'm gonna copy everything, go back over to ChatGPT here, and then space paste. All right, so now see how it adjusted and it says experienced IT security analyst, and it adjusted every single thing and gave you the updated information that you need to see on there to make it a lot easier for you to understand, okay? So now you can start copying this and then adjusting it with the resume. So now I'm gonna walk you through that process. To make it a lot easier, most of the time, right, people would actually copy these and post it on Microsoft Word. Let me show you why that is not feasible. So I could copy all of this here and go open a new Microsoft Word. So once I open a new Microsoft Word and it comes up, I'm gonna do this and I paste. If I paste this here, it's gonna look weird, right? Because it has all these bars around it, blah, 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 all this stuff. We don't want all that. We want it to make it easy for us, right? We're trying to go the easy route. So I'm gonna walk you through the easy process. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna close this out and then I'm gonna bring back Notepad, which is what I use most of the time. So when I go over to Notepad, I'm gonna go ahead and then close this out and then paste everything here. All right, see how we pasted everything? Now I'm gonna copy every single thing again, and then I am gonna go over to Microsoft Word. So once I open up Microsoft Word, I'm gonna open a new document and then paste this here. See, it looks better now. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and highlight everything and I'm gonna bullet it. So once I do the bulletin, I could go ahead and actually adjust the paragraphs because it looks like these paragraphs looks like it's too wide. So I'm gonna go over to paragraphs and then it says multiple. I'm gonna do a single and adjust it here. Do I like it now? Let's go back here. It's a single. I do not like it. Let me go ahead and then do auto spacing. And when you're doing the spacing, you can actually see the spacing over here at the bottom here. So if I do 0 spacing, see now it's actually putting everything together for me. So what I can do is I can either paste it here or I can go ahead and copy everything here that I see. And then I can go to my actual resume that I actually started with, right? Which is right here. And I can, these pointers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let me just copy 6 of them so it doesn't look a lot and you don't get confused, okay? So now let's go back to Microsoft Word. So when I go to Word, what I'm gonna do is I am gonna copy only about 6 of them. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all right? I'm gonna copy that and I'm gonna go back to the resume here. When I go to the resume, I am gonna highlight everything here and then boom, voila, it updated everything for me, okay? And I can start going ahead and updating this if I want to. I could go to paragraphs and start, adjusting this however way I want it to be as single. I could go ahead and adjust every single thing the way I want it to be. So it will start working on that for me. See how it's adjusting everything? If I don't like it, I could go ahead and adjust it the specific way that I want it to be. And it works on and on from there, okay? So that is the first one on how to update your resume utilizing ChatGPT. This is the most simplest process to use. Most people would contact me and they would ask me that they want to get into the GRC section. So now I'm going to show you one that has to do with GRC, okay? So now let's get to the GRC part. So when I go to GRC, let's go over to GRC. I'm not sure if there's a GRC position open, but let's see here. Security risk assessor, which is what most people like to do. The non-technical ones. Oh wait, and let's do United States. Let's just do United States. All right, so now it's gonna show you a couple of them. All right, so it says security controls assessor right there. You can see this here. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna go ahead and actually copy all, no, these are the requirements. Let me see, what will we provide in return? Blah, 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 blah. At the end of life, a security assessor, you conduct verification, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this one here, all right? And I'm gonna go over to ChatGPT and I'll ask, what is a cybersecurity risk assessor? I can't even spell. So if I ask ChatGPT the question and ChatGPT understand what it is, okay, now I would say, can you draft a resume using the below job description and please make sure to include project examples as well to help me get through the ATS system. All right, so once I do that, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna space it out and then paste it here. And I hit enter. Now it's gonna start building up a resume for me. See how it started building up that resume for me? So what I can do is I can literally go ahead and name it security assessor, and I can go ahead and just start copying this literally here, all right? Can you incorporate some of the tools security assessors use? Now it's gonna start doing that again, and then it's gonna start giving me that information that I need. So all I have to do is go through every single thing here. Once I like it, and I can go ahead and start applying for the job. Does that make sense to you? If it does not, let me know in the comment section. If it does, please let me know in the comment section as well. And please don't forget to subscribe to this channel because I'm giving you guys some great gems here on what people use and what everybody has been using since ChatGPT came out. So now that is it for the ChatGPT. Now let's go to the next tool that I was talking about. So with the next tool that I was talking about, let's say you do not have a resume crafted, you do not have a resume created at all. This tool is something that would actually help you with a lot because it actually has an AI inbuilt system where it would actually, give you those keywords and stuff that you need to do. But then, though ChatGPT is free, that tool is not free. That's kind of like the caveat to it, but let me show you what I'm talking about, just in case you want to utilize the tool, okay? So that tool is called Teal. So now I'm gonna go to teal.io. Oh, I just type in Teal resume. Normally that's what I do. So it's gonna give you Teal HQ. And now this is the web application that I'm talking about. So all you have to do is you can sign up, and they normally would say that it's free, but it's really not free. That's what they would say, but it's really not free. All right, so you can sign up, and once you sign up, just hit confirm here, and it's gonna redirect you to your website, okay? What we're gonna do next is we're going to upload the resume if you already have one. If you don't have one, that's totally fine. But now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna upload our resume. So now let's go ahead and paste this resume here. And then it's going to update every single thing for you. So once it does the update, you would see here, see, it does the update. And now it's normally would give you a score for what your resume looks like. So it's 46% overall score, resume structure, 7 issues, measurable, 8 issues. And it goes ahead and gives you those issues. It says LinkedIn missing, number of achievements, improvement metric missing in professional summary, blah, 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 blah. And it goes on and on from there. And if you want to see more, like I said, they do charge. All right, so if you want to do it just for a week, you could go ahead and pay $9 for a month. It's $29 for 3 months. It is $79. I would use ChatGPT, but this tool as well is very, very great, okay? So now, if you want to do this, now let me show you, if for those who actually want to go ahead and utilize this tool, let me show you a simple process that you can use for job matching. So when you go over to job matching, right, you need to paste a job here. So what you're going to do is, let's say you want to apply for, let's say, this position that you see on here, right? Let's go over to apply. Now, what you're going to do when you go over to Teal is you're going to copy this job title, and you're gonna go ahead and paste the job title over here. And it's gonna ask you for the URL, and you're gonna go ahead, where are you? You're gonna go ahead and copy the URL to the job, and then you paste it over here. Company name, what's the company's name? Oh, Security System Security, I think that's what it's called. So you're gonna copy System Security, and you're gonna go over here and paste that here. Location, I think it says Fort Meade, that's Maryland. So, Maryland. Now you're gonna post the JD over here. So JD, they put it like in a paragraph, which is weird, but then we could copy everything here and then go back here and paste it here. So what it's gonna do is once I hit save job, it's gonna start matching with keywords, all right? So now it says verification and validation, information systems, design specifications, and it gives you more and more keywords that you can adjust your resume with. And what other thing that it does is it can actually help you adjust your resume, where it's gonna give you more pointers that you can use in your resume to help you adjust your resume as well. But would I go for it? If I had the money, I'll probably go for it. You guys are not subscribing, that's why I don't have the money. Even though I'm giving you guys some great gems. But if I had the money, I'll probably go with this, and also ChatGPT. Kind of like to balance them out, you know, hand in hand. ChatGPT is great for giving you some great responses for free. And then this one is also great for using the AI to give you some great responses for free. Does that make sense? I do hope that I gave you some great gems today. If you do have any questions at all, please let me know in the comment section. And do not forget to like this video and subscribe to this video, and send this video out to anybody out there who's looking to apply for a job right now. And I know that it would be of help to them. Till I see you again, stay blessed, be blessed, and God bless. Peace.